Hello and welcome to the last part for the advanced part of this Microsoft Excel training. Now I want to talk about printing, and when you are done with your spreadsheets, when you are done doing your calculations, the next thing you need to do is either you save or you print out. Printing is just like having the hard copy information for keep. And how do you work with your printer, or how do you work with your Microsoft Excel to print? Now, printing in Excel can be very difficult sometimes, depending on how you want to approach it or what exactly you want to print. But you just have to make use of the necessary options that you have there. All right, now I have many worksheets here, so let me just talk about using this one here. Now, how do you print? Now, when you want to print, you have to go to your file, then you go to your print here, then you always see the print preview display at your right hand here, and we have the settings here. And by that time you must have connected your printer to your computer system. Then you select the appropriate printer name. Now when you are done with that, then the next thing, how do you print? Here I have some settings that are already here. Now Excels are always in landscape, so always make sure they're in landscape orientation and you're using an A4 paper to print. So now how do you print? Now I want to print the look at what I want to print here. I want to print what is here, is that not? But what I'm having on my print preview is different from what I have there. So how do I fix that? So I need to go to this point here. I need to go to this point here. I'm not printing the entire workbook. I want to print the active sheet. The active sheet is what you have on that place where you have what the student records. So here now, if you look at it, I have this is ending at what counts. Sometimes you might see something of this form, no scaling, and everything is not scaled. And how do you go about? Sometimes your margins are not well set. So let's now look at how to go about this. Now, first thing I did was what I want to print the active sheet, so I'm selecting the active sheet here. Now the next thing is to do to select a landscape orientation here. Then the next thing after that is to select A4. Now you can set your margins. You can use custom margin just to you can see you have spaces here. You can also move or set your custom margins. Now after that, now the next thing I want to do is to work with my scale. Now I want to print only one page, and look at this count here. But on this part here, I have some parts that I feel should fit into, which is of the maximum, the minimum, the maximum, and pass or fail. So what do I need to do? I will come back to that same point here on the print preview. I will change this from no scaling to a one page, and automatically I will see all of this fitting into one page. I can see all of this at the same time. Even if you check from this point, it shows that I'm printing one page. Then I can click on print over here. Then you specify a number of copies that you want before you print, and that is how to do that. Now if you want to print the whole worksheet, make sure you've already do your proper setting. Like I selected the whole entire workbook here. I've done all of those things here. Then this is sheet 1. When I click on this now, I have sheet 2 that will display. Can you see that some part did not fit in, which is part of sheet 1? Then you need to do your proper settings. But I prefer you to don't print this. You just select active sheet and print one after the other. Okay, now there's a part here which I want us to look at, which is to print selection. Now what that simply means is that you want to print a particular or a selected place. Let's say I want to print only this place here. I will select that. I will go to my file, then go to my print. You see selecting more than that, so I will do select print selection. That is the selected part that I needed, the selected part. Then if you can set your orientations and your margins, then you click on click on print. Thank you.